Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I will be doing a tutorial and step-by-step guide and all of the pieces you do need to cut to be able to make one of these. This is the new 3D book with drawer set. Now when you do purchase this set, don't be too intimidated because I am going to show you all of the pieces that you need to cut out to be able to make one of these. A lot of the crafters love the idea of making something 3D, but sometimes it might be too daunting. But I am here to share with you guys how to go ahead and put this together with less frustration. In this set, there are similar sizes of rectangle pieces, so I would like to explain to you which is for what. Okay, so for the to make one of these, the best way I think to start is to cut all of the pieces. So I am going to show you. For the cover, so that when I say cover, it means without this, okay? One thing I do also want to say is depending on the cardstock that you are using, you might want to cut out more layering pieces. If you do use, like for example, this one, I did use a really good cardstock from Prima Marketing, and I don't have any more of those anymore, but I'm going to be using the newer collection from Maggie Holmes, Forever Feels. And I found that cardstock to be a lot less thicker than the Prima Marketing one. So I did cut out more layering pieces to make my drawer stronger and the cover stronger as well. So I am going to be sharing with you that step. So for the cover, we need these pieces here. For the outer layer, okay? For the outer layer, you're going to need 2 outer, and you are also going to cut 2 more of this for the inner. And I am going to show you what I mean by that soon. So you need 4 of the biggest rectangle. When I say biggest rectangle, there are 2 sizes. I think it's really important to know this because it can be very confusing. These, if you look at these together, they look very, very similar. But if you put them together, one is a bigger piece than the other. Can you see? Can you see the slight difference? So to make it easier for me, what I did was I put the washi tape on the biggest rectangle in the set. And so that makes my time so much better cutting instead of having to keep comparing the size. So you're gonna need, once again, 4 largest rectangle. And you're going to need this shape here. You're going to need 2 of those. Then you're going to need 2 stitched detail one to cover these. Then you're going to need 1 of the smaller stitched rectangle piece. And this one is another rectangular piece for the spine that has the stitching details. So 1 of each for those and 1 for the spine. So this would be the layering piece for the spine. Okay. Then, so why I'm saying 4 pieces, 2 for the outer, 2 for the outer and 2 for the inner means 2 for the outer is here. This is the largest rectangle. 1 here, 1 here, that's gonna attach to the spine. Then, because I'm using a not so strong cardstock as the Prima Marketing, I need to make this stronger by adding another 2 here, another of this same size to cover the inner side. That's why I want to cut 4. Then, so I showed you the side where you cover it with the pages. These bits don't come with the lines of the book pages like this one. What I did to make it like this is I just put it on the scoreboard, the flat side on the top, and all I did was I just did this roughly. Doesn't have to be perfect. If you miss a line and it goes a bit sideways, it doesn't matter. This is what I did to give it that extra interesting look when you layer it onto this part here. Okay, so that's what I did. Then, so we got the outside part all covered for the cutting. Then for the inside part to do this drawer, you're gonna need the drawer front. So let me get this pieces here to show you. So you're gonna need this bit here that has the folding flap. So this is the drawer front part piece. And then you're gonna need two sides that look like this with the flaps folded. Like this, it's gonna go to the side. Then you're going to need the base for the box. The base meaning this bottom here. Then this forms the box, like a base box. Then you need another piece that's rectangle shape with the stitching detail, and this one already comes with the embossed look of the book pages, but I made it stronger by putting it on my scoreboard and going over some more lines. You don't have to do that, but I thought it was fun to make it look more like a book page, so I did that. Then I cut out another piece for this bottom so I can cover. See, after you glue the basic box part, you've got these flaps showing. So I wanted to sandwich the flaps with another shape like this. So I cut out another one. So you need two of the base. So you need one and another one to sandwich the flaps. So two. Then this is another stitched detail rectangle piece, which you can add to the inside. Okay. Then you have two smaller rectangle piece stitched detail to cover the inside. Okay, there. You can put this on the outer, but I'm gonna show you why I don't. I only use one for here and one for here. And I have explained this to you guys in my previous project share video. I added this extra bit here so that when it goes in, the drawer part doesn't go all the way in. Because if you don't add this to the side of the drawer, the box will end up going all the way to up to here. And I didn't like that. But if you glue this book page side layering piece to the inside of the drawer part like this, it really is a really good thing. I discovered that and I really was so happy to be able to share that. But I'm gonna also tell you that this is something that you should really consider doing if you don't like the box, the book drawer to go in more further. So instead of adding these to the outer area, I glued it to the inner. And then I put this on the outside of the drawer. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Then you need two of this rectangle piece with the stitched lines to cover the front part of the drawer like this. But because I'm using a thinner cardstock, I decided that it would be better for me to add one to the inside as well, like this, to make it stronger. Right? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cover all of the inside of the drawer part and add more layering pieces to make it more sturdy. Okay. So let's put all of these things together. All right. So to do the book cover part, I have done this to show you, and I have got this 1/4-inch double-sided tape at the top. And the reason why I did that, when I first made this box here, I had a little difficulty doing this part here, and it was a little bit frustrating. So I wanted to do it in another way, and I realized that if I put the double-sided tape all along here, it actually makes putting this part here so much easier and faster. So I'm going to show you that right now. And then I'm going to add this. I'll show you how to do this part, okay? You line this top part here to this top part here. You line it up like this. Because I've got double-sided tape on there, this is going to be so much less frustrating. And this is what I really wanted to share with you guys. So you're going to line it up. I hope you can see. Line it up like this, right? See? That corner bit matches to the end of this large rectangle piece. Okay. Then you're going to follow the line. You're going to follow this line with this paper. Because you have double-sided tape on there, things are just gluing instantly. See? And so this makes it so much easier for anybody, whether you are a beginner or someone who loves making 3D project, anything that has curves like this, it just makes it so much faster process. And I just really wanted to show that to you guys so that you guys don't think that this book drawer set is going to be difficult for you to put together. See what I mean? Because of that 1/4-inch double-sided tape all along the inside of this outer layer, it makes it so much easier to put it together. And then you just have to use your bone folder and then go over it, turn it around, go over it, and making sure you put your hand in there to make sure that it's really on there, and it really is nicely on there, as you can see. So that's my outer layer done. Okay, I really needed to show you that, but let me repeat again how to put the book cover together. So with your 2 rectangle piece, you're going to use the spine flaps here and glue like this. Okay. I think it's so wonderful that Kscraft designs 3D projects so that anybody can attempt it. If you have the want to try the 3D items, you can always find 3D item cutting die sets at Kscraft. And then I am here to share with you guys how to put things together. So you have this piece here, right? Now what you do is, what I did is I kind of like did this to make it easier for me. I just did that to sort of give this area a little curl. So that's the starting point, and then using your 1/4-inch double-sided tape, you're gonna put it all at the top, okay? All the way right against the line, so that your other bit that you're going to add is gonna go on there nicely. Okay, so you're gonna do that to both sides. Okay, see? And then you want to do this. You want to make sure that it's really on there, nice and sticky. To make it extra sticky, like this, okay? Then I'm going to demonstrate to you guys one more time This, honestly, I think is the most frustrating part. But I have now showed you guys how to do it without frustration. So let me repeat that process one more time. Ta-da! Oh my gosh, it's so fun now. So much more fun to put this together now with that double-sided tape all the way. Because when I first did the box, I only put the double-sided tape here and it was frustrating. Okay, so you got to put it all the way, all right? Okay, so then you have your outer layer, you guys. See? Oh my gosh. Then what you need to do now is you need to score all of these and add it to the outside like this, right? Just like this. Then it becomes, then we're at this stage. See? So that's the outer layer that I really wanted to share with you guys. So if you're going to do the cover, right? I did need to say to you guys, make sure to glue another large flap inside like this, another large rectangle piece like this inside for the bottom and the top. That way we are going to be sandwiching that flap that we just glued. See, like this. So you want to glue those pieces on there, okay? And then to decorate your cover, you're gonna use the stitched layering piece of the rectangle bit, and then this is gonna be glued to the spine like this, and then you can do whatever you want to do with your top part here. I'm gonna now quickly show you how to put this drawer together. It's super easy, this part, you guys. So we're going to start off with this. So we're going to glue here against here like this, and then we're going to glue. I'm pretty sure you guys would know how to do this part, but I will quickly just show you. You do this. There. Then we're gonna glue it there. And then now it looks like this, you guys. And then with the base, I'm going to put glue on this rectangle piece to make it easier for me. Instead of trying to add glue to here. And then this rectangle piece just fits nicely over the top like this, you guys. Okay. Then we have a box. Then you turn it around and we're going to cover the bottom. And that we are sandwiching the flap as well. And you can turn it around and push it so that the flaps are being sandwiched in between the two sheets, two rectangles. And I like to do this on my desk like this so that the glue really gets on there. Okay, and now we have this. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add glue to the side. Okay, and then we're going to do this. Add this bit. Okay, then we do it to the other side as well. Making sure it's really glued on. And then with your stitched layering pieces, you just have to add to the inside, cover all of the white area. Now this bit, if you think it's okay to not do this, layering pieces, you really don't have to because the bottom is quite sturdy. But I like to do it because it just looks pretty. Because you want every part of the box to look really, really pretty. And it's a really fun thing choosing pattern paper to add to all these different parts. So I am going to add the inside pieces as well. See, when you cut it out, you can see these faint prints of the line. And it's just so pretty. Look at all the colors. So pretty, right? Okay. And then I'm gonna do the inner pieces. And so now we have the drawer part, and now the front part where you add one of these book page things. It's another layering piece, but this one I scored extra line because this is for the outside part of the drawer. You want the glue to cover all the corners. Okay, so we're going to add this to here. I like to do this, so much easier for my hand. So we can do this too. And then for the drawer knob, you decide what you will want to do with it. Like if you wanted to use a special metal hardware, you would punch 2 holes and add your hardware bits, and then maybe you might want to cover the other side of your metal hardware insert pieces with the layering piece. But I don't use the metal hardware. What I like to do is add a bow or like a flat back resin cabochon, and it could be your doorknob. So that's my inside done. And I absolutely love this so much. It's nice and sturdy now. See? Nice and sturdy now. And I will be adding another layer here and here. But I'm going to show you. See? It goes in there nicely like that now. And for this particular design, this here. And I'm going to use this pattern for my spine. And when I decorate both of these books, I will come back to share with you guys. Okay, you guys, I have decorated both of them. Now there is one little extra thing I did do for the inside of this box, and I'm going to show you. I did go ahead and cut 2 more of the spine part. You know, this spine layering piece, I cut another one for the inside so that flap, that glue flap that's there at the top and the bottom is also sandwiched, and this becomes even more stronger. So I did that. And I glued the inside layer as well. So everything's all covered. And then remember I added this bit here, which is exactly same as this here, and that helps the drawer to stay nicely. And then for the drawer knob, I added this resin bow. I think it's so adorable. Forever Field ephemera pieces and washi stickers. Then I finished it off with these 2 cloth flowers to match the color scheme going on. And then for this one here, I shared with you guys this elegant rectangle frame. It's a A2 frame. And then I added this butterfly here. I just thought the color was so pretty with the entire theme. And then I found the lilac color bow. This is another resin bow. It's a flat back resin bow. I added that there. And yes, this inside, I have covered the inside as well for the spine area. So this becomes really nice and strong. I do want to share one other thing. If you guys want to make something more interesting for your future Happy Mail or group swap items that you want to gift, perhaps you can make 2 of these book drawer boxes and glue the back side. Glue the back side like this. I was thinking of doing that, but I wasn't sure because I have to think about who I want to gift these to or gift one to. So I haven't glued it yet, but I wanted to share that idea with you guys. You can glue it like this, glue the back side where it's not decorated together, and then you will have a drawer that comes out like this, and then another drawer that will come out like this. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here, and thank you so much for your kind comments. It really means a lot to me, and it truly makes me smile, and I hope I was a bit more helpful for you in putting together this 3D bookwood drawer set from Kscraft. Thank you so much, everybody. Bye for now.